鉄駅も右です。地下鉄に乗って
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말
I was a fool to let you down. Now you run. Oh, now you're crying. 'Cause I want you back. Cupid, Cupid, send his kisses to me. Cupid, Cupid, tell him he belongs to me. Tell him that I'm still deeply in love. Cupid, Cupid, send his kisses to me. Cupid, Cupid, tell him he belongs to me. Tell him that I'm still deeply in love.
まもなく奥入瀬渓流ホテル到着となります。お降りの際はお荷物のお忘れ物、落とし物のございませんようお気をつけくださいませ。
の趣がございます。この辺りからスピリッツが流れ
毛毛虫底下，等下帮我。
要不然还没摘吧？结果你看那个水那么大。哎，我胆丢了，看你打。那边啊，他想要偷吃东西。也是啦。家里面有花。
Nothing to see as the day turns into night. We've got time to waste.
有阿比在讲嘢啊。
We got time to waste. Let's waste it right.
哎呦，姐夫快丢到了！
然後落大喎。
叫叫咧。
这上。
你唔是单调啊？